It's in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he'll get this up to the 30, about a yard or so short of the 1st down. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense set to take over for the 1st time. They're led by their quarterback, originally drafted back in 2014, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Here we have a guy, Mike, in Garoppolo that has really experienced everything there is throughout his entire NFL career. Spent the first half of his career as a backup to arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. Then he gets traded and eventually leads his own team to the Super Bowl. But now, at this point of his career, he's kind of transitioning back to more of a supporting role. But make no mistake about it, you can win a lot of games with him under center.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll manage only a couple. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Now a 2nd down throw for Garoppolo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Come on, set! 70 Lion!
I'll give on the ground. Finds room inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he will score. Eric Dickerson. Touchdown, Vegas. taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders with the early lead, and we're back in Vegas after this. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready now for their second drive. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Raiders move out on top 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
To return is Johnson. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Ho-ho! What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 35 yards.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run, and that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Garoppolo now. There's Fant open right side. And he's in! Noah Fant. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60, go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 38 now, here's second down and 9.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Garoppolo. His throw left side is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
A handoff here, up the middle. Yeah! A big hole. And he will get into the end zone. Eric Dickerson. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his second touchdown tonight.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep and a short pickup past the 25.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain. Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now Russ will try and set up the screen to Hill.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third and long. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
Ready up! Sack! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Ready!
This drive will start on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Down!
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Finding room at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Packers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Wilson. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Frankie Louvu. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready up!
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready! Get out! Rip it out!
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go! Cougar 19! Hot!
They'll stick with him again. Strong. And he's got another one. Eric Dickerson. Touchdown, Raiders. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Now here's Burton, the fullback. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Hill, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Returnable from the 17. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. Ha ha ha. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.